Okie dokie. Time to get more suitable traveling clothes. Talk to Yansid really fast, see if he has anything to say for himself.
Wait, what?
You gotta be in front of him a little bit. You'll be departing after you've changed in the wardrobe. Take time to prepare. Wardrobe? Narnia crossover confirmed?
Oh boy, which one?
At this point, it would have been the first one, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I imagine. I think that
wasn't the first one, was it?
That was the first book and the first movie.
It was the first
Disney
movie, but I didn't think it was the first book.
It's not the first book chronologically. It's the first book that was released, though.
Yeah.
And here are Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, the three good fairies from that boring movie that nobody likes, except for the fact that Maleficent was in it.
You guys, Riku, and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Who's the 6th? Jiminy Cricket?
Sure.
So look at all these really fast. An image of obtaining old powers flows into your mind. What are all these things here? The image of you utilizing your strength to the fullest flows into your mind. The image of utilizing your magic to its fullest flows into your mind.
Oh.
There's the last chest.
Yeah.
Just check out these other mirrors really fast, and then we'll talk to the fairies. The image of you overcome by the power of darkness flows into your mind.
Oh, that's not good.
The image of the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power flows into your mind.
That could be good or bad. Who knows?
An image of you possessing all abilities flows into your mind. I believe red is progression, so talk to green and blue first. We've been told about you. Hurry up and try on your new clothes. That is, after you've prepared for your journey, of course. I'm set, lady. I'm good to go. These clothes will help you only as much as your growth allows. Their true potential lies dormant. It's your job to unleash it.
And
maybe
the outfit?
I guess maybe you're supposed to do that after you got the outfit, because you don't have the outfit yet, but whatever. Once you've changed, you're off. Yeah, please. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get our new Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, look who's here, dears.
Get your DeviantArt accounts ready.
Donald and Goofy.
Oh boy.
Oh, if you're looking
Sora,
for
Donald, and Goofy.
clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh, that will never do.
I know you probably haven't seen Sleeping Beauty in a long time, or ever, but these three constantly argue over the color of Aurora's dress in the source material.
Yes, better.
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Look at Sora.
He's just shocked. Maybe he's frozen in time. Oh look, a little raven.
Is this one of the racist ravens?
Would you just
No,
decide?
not one of those.
Oh, well.
Whoa.
Sora getting indignant over here.
Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh,
There
yes.
it is.
He does look very dashing. Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
Whoa!
Oy vey. Now I have heard about this.
Yes.
The different mode changes.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Lie. Well, I guess in Final Mix on Critical, sure, that's fair. In Vanilla KH2, no, twice as easy.
But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid.
Starseeker increases maximum combo by 1 when in midair. That's its ability. It's a aerial combo plus, as opposed to a defense whatever that Kingdom Key has. With Goofy's help, use the drive command to change into Valor form. Basically, it's fusion. So, like, there's one that fuses with Goofy, one that fuses with Donald, one that fuses with both of them. The drive command has been added. The gauge in the lower right is consumed for its transformation. That's the drive max 3 gauge down there. It is powerful as it absorbs a party member's strength, but party members disappear while transformed. Now, don't use that.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that right now. There's a good place we're going to talk about drives later. I'll explain exactly how they work. We'll take a good long look into those really fast.
Okay.
But unless these ladies have something else to say, I guess you should talk to them really fast just in case. Yeah, you'll have amazing powers when you transform, but the process takes time. Even so, transforming will help you tremendously on your adventures.
Cool.
Those clothes have all kinds of powers that rely on the help of friends. Just as you on your journey, they need friends too to unleash their powers. Okay, that was clunky. You've already gained a new ability. These clothes must be meant for you. That transformation unleashes your potential to the fullest, Sora. So that's Valor form. It's dual wielding. You lose magic while you're in it, but you have different combos, like how Roxas had when he had 2 Keyblades.
Okay.
All these mirrors around here are previews of other forms you can get, basically.
Wait, all of these are
Yes,
form?
all the descriptions they have represent forms.
Okay, cool.
Yes, everything we read earlier were kind of vague descriptions of some forms that you can acquire. But anyway, we can go ahead and leave. We can go ahead and get going.
Okay,
what
about this Keyblade? Like,
oh yeah, sure, go ahead. Oh, form abilities are fixed. By leveling up a form, these abilities can be used even out of that particular form. I guess I should talk about one thing while we're here, since it's giving us this prompt anyway. Go ahead and close that really fast. Go to ability. Oh, hold on. When in a form, a second Keyblade can be equipped. 1 Keyblade with strength and abilities, 2 Keyblades with strength and abilities. Acquire abilities and strength from both weapons. That's nice. From items, select Sora, select form, select a weapon to equip as a sub-weapon. Basically, it's like if a form calls for 2 Keyblades, which some of them do, but not all of them, then you choose what that second Keyblade it summons beyond the primary one you have equipped right now. That's all that's saying. If you run to abilities really fast and go under Valor, you'll see that there's all kinds of crap in here that'll only be active when you're in Valor, and you can't turn any of this stuff on or off. It's just all active while you have it. But go to Growth there. High Jump Level 1. Now, high jump lets you jump higher, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you'll recall, in Kingdom Hearts 1, at certain points we'd get like, you just opened up a chest and aha, high jump was in here. You just opened up a chest and aha, glide was in here. Or whatever, right? Or the character's like, here's dodge roll.
Yeah.
Bam. Now you know how to dodge roll, right? So certain movement abilities in this game are not granted to you by story flags or chests or whatever else. They're granted to you by leveling up your forms more.
Okay, how do you level up your forms? Do you just use them?
Kind of. Each of them has specific requirements for leveling up. So our current form on Valor is 1, and we will have to get 80 more experience points to do it. Experience necessary to level up. The level cap depends on the number of forms obtained. Now, with Valor form, where does it explain where it is? Yeah, there we go. For each attack dealt to an enemy in Valor form, 1 point of experience is gained.
Okay.
So you get experience for every time you hit an enemy. So Valor form is very good to use on bosses or enemies that take a lot of hits, because you level up a lot faster. But again, we'll talk more about forms and crap later. But yeah, if we go up here to items, we have the Star Seeker now, which is basically has the same stats that the Kingdom Key does, but it has aerial combo plus instead of damage control. For right now, especially because we're on critical, damage control is preferable, so we're not going to flip those around. Anyway, let's move on. Now we have a new final mix scene that's about to appear. And I'll explain, again, we're going to just kind of watch this, and I'm not going to talk about any of it for now.
Fair.
Huh? Sora, I think you dropped something. Huh? It must have fallen out of your pocket. What is it? Part of a picture? No, that's a crown, Sora. Is this a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you found it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across in your journey. I'll make sure to note them in my journal.
Sure.
You have obtained a puzzle piece. Puzzle pieces are scattered all throughout the world. Some can only be accessed after learning a certain ability. You can view collected pieces in Jiminy's journal. Basically, these are a Final Mix exclusive collectible.
Oh.
If you go over to select, I have to go to collection, R1. Go to puzzle pieces, and you'll see. kind of. You'll kind of see. Puzzle mode, awakening. Yeah, okay, that's nice. These instructions, don't even bother to read this. Just, there's some controls, it's all in there. Look at that. Piece number 1. And you're gonna have to get more pieces and make an image. And when you make an image, you'll get a reward.
Cool.
They're Final Mix exclusive collectibles. I'll talk about them more at a more appropriate time. Let's just press on for now, lads. What do you want, Yensid?
Hey.
Hey, it's the Gummi ship.
Oh, hold on, pause for a second. I forgot. Just a second ago where Jiminy was like, I'll be sure to note them in my journal. Okay, that's his last appearance in the game.
Oh.
That was added. So previously, his final appearance was, oh, thank Nominee. And now in Final Mix, that was his final appearance. We'll never see Jiminy Cricket ever again, except when we open up the journal.
Wonderful. Let's continue.
It's just weird because he was such a big part of Com.
Yeah.
And then he's not in this. Whatever. Anyway.
Well, he obviously wasn't very helpful in Calm.
No, he wasn't.
Just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel.
Huh? Come again?
These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates.
Isn't this really bad?
How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the Gummi ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
I can see the
Now
frustration boiling up in
That
you over
is
there.
all the information.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensid.
We sure do appreciate the help.
So he literally didn't accomplish anything in the first game.
Yeah, you remember when, you know, the worlds being connected was described as like a pretty bad thing that was causing like the apocalypse to happen? And now we're like, oh, you know, the world is prepping for you to new paths for you to open so you can go on a new adventure.
But
even
then-
though that's the most irresponsible, counterproductive thing you could possibly do.
Corridors of darkness.
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, the Heartless and the Nobodies have their own paths. Oh, what's this?
Oh no. That looks like Maleficent scare.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Maleficent! No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh dear.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
I did want you to know earlier when I was saying I hope she doesn't come back. I didn't know she was coming back.
Oh, I know you didn't
actually
know.
didn't,
I know you didn't
but
know.
I didn't know, but in my heart I knew.
Hurry.
No, see, what's great about this is, number one, the fact that apparently their excuse for bringing her back from the dead is just, oh, these people remembered her while her cloak was in the room, which, number one, is already annoying. But you know what the really great thing about this is? In our Kingdom Hearts 1 discussion video, I joked about how, yes, Maleficent's dead and gone forever and they'll never bring her back, right? And you said, oh yeah, duh, obviously, she'll never come back. And I turned to you and said, how soon do you think Maleficent will come back to life? And you said, I think either midway through Chain of Memories or right at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. And as it turns out, both were correct.
Man, I hate video games.
Oh, you're gonna hate video games more before this is over. You might swear off video games for a while. Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
It's your favorite Gummi engineers here, ready for duty. Chip and Dale.
I do like you guys.
Happy flying.
I like flying. I'm all about this.
So they just
That's
been
my
hanging
favorite.
out.
That's my favorite scene so far. Well, they're not inside the ship. They're stationed on Disney Castle.
Okay, sure.
They're talking to you over the radio.
Okay.
They're hanging out in the hangar. They're in that hangar from the beginning of KH1 where they got picked up by the cranes and whatnot.
Gotcha.
Wait, I think it's a world we know, Goofy says. Use the left stick to fly the Gummi ship. Try approaching the world at the bottom of the screen. When you arrive at your destination, press triangle to land. And if you want, we can cruise around the map here. You'll notice this is no longer on a grid, like in Kingdom Hearts 1. There is a barrier, but if you fly south, there are little paths leading between these worlds, but who cares?
Oh.
That's just a place we can't go yet. Don't worry about
These
it.
are the next worlds?
Yeah, these are the next couple of locations we're going to go to later.
I can spoil myself.
You can spoil yourself if you really want to.
I'm not going.
But yeah, so there's this big open space where other stuff is going to get spawned in eventually, instead of having the grid system that we were on before. Anyway, if you go and try to land on Twilight Town, I think they're just going to say no, but I want to see exactly what they say because I don't remember.
Huh? You want to go back to Twilight Town? Come on, we gotta get moving ahead.
Okay, whatever you say.
I'm glad they're voiced at least.
Yeah, it's nice. Hollow Bastion?
Why?
Huh.
Okay, well, I guess.
Let's get going. What have they been up to in the last year? Everybody left Traverse Town, went back where they're from, so maybe they're trying to fix things. Because remember, it was a big crap pile when we were here last time.
That's where Leon and all them were. Right?
Yeah, Leon and them are from there, and surely there were other people from there that survived.
Yeah.
So maybe they're repopulating. Maybe they're building things back up.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off.
Dude, you said you brats were the ones who did it. You know, whatever.
What I expected.
I can't waste my energy on this.
No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
Exaggerated comedic noises.
No, that's fine. That's Pete.
Yeah, fair.
That's in keeping. That's fair game, I say. These loading screens aren't fair game. Here we go. Oh, look, lots of people around.
Oh, wow.
This doesn't look like the Hollow Bastion I remember.
Guess a lot can happen in a year.
Dude, Trump got elected within the last year.
Shoot.
We're already at war with North Korea and everything. What if this comes out and we are at war with North Korea?
Dude, I'll be
Orange
drafted by
looks
that
kind of
point.
different now. Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
Alrighty, so now it's the same area theme as last time, but it's a slightly more hopeful theme, because now we're kind of building it back up again.
No, there's
So,
actual people here.
While we're sitting here, I want to kind of take a moment to look around. Holy crap,
This looks a lot different.
this looks pretty different. Looks like they drained all the water that was down underneath the castle, started to rebuild the town, or maybe it was all submerged or something. We did see some ruins underneath the castle in some of the concept art and in the actual game. The castle, we can't really see it cleanly from this side, but it looks a little bit different, aside from the fact they're just clearly dismantling parts of it. They got all that machinery out there. Looks like they're taking off all of, like... Remember previously in the last game, we saw all that, like, pipe work that was clearly, you know, like, shoved through the architecture, how it had all been modified and stuff. So clearly they're dismantling, restoring it to its former glory. Interesting idea. Interesting.
Oh, is that one of those?
Yes,
pieces?
this is one of the puzzle pieces. But again, I'll talk about them a little bit more in due time. Not quite time for me to say the things I want to say about them yet.
Yeah.
Check it out. Huey, Dewey, and Louie have relocated here.
Hey, cool.
Which is a plot hole, but whatever. Because if you'll recall, right before we sealed all the paths and everybody went back where they were supposed to be, before everything got locked down again, it showed they went home to Disney Castle. And we haven't reopened any paths yet, but they're here. Whatever. Hey, look, Wedge. Wedge is running an armor shop. And though we didn't get to see them because all the shops were closed, Jesse and Biggs and Barrett also have shops on Twilight Town.
Okay.
They don't look like their source characters. Barrett isn't even black, but
Really?
but they are named after the characters from Final Fantasy VII. Alrighty. Now all of those people we just saw wandering around here are nowhere to be seen.
They had to go take a nap.
I guess the PS2 can't handle too many NPCs on the screen at once.
Wait, what is that? What was the prompt?
Oh, it's just to examine. Construction equipment is stored here. Oh, look at this.
What construction equipment?
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. I don't know. There's stuff underneath that tarp, I guess. They're rebuilding the place, see? Look,
Yeah.
there's rebar. There's brickwork not quite finished yet. There's a lot of patchwork stuff going on with these buildings. I don't know. There's aspects of the design of Hollow Bastion in this game that I'm quite fond of. There's some things I'm not fond of, but we'll get to them later, because I'm a nice guy, and I can wait to complain until later. Talk to Moogles in towns. They can synthesize items with various materials. Collect the materials used for item synthesis to create various items.
Can we make anything?
We shouldn't be able to yet, but obtain an elixir for completing the collection. Basically, when you collect certain materials and they're like, oh, you've gotten all of the things in whatever, or whatever the arbitrary goals they have, they'll give you some things. So, hey, we just got a free elixir out of just visiting this guy.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother to make anything. And I can't get up there. I can't jump high enough yet.
Really?
Nope, I cannot. There's nothing for me to grab. I can't reach that. Again, I'll talk about stickers more later. Doesn't matter for now. And there's another duck kid. But wait, here's a different duck. A non-kid duck.
Where's your gold at, old man?
I've been looking forward to doing a Scrooge voice. I'm sure I'll botch it, but I'll do my best. Uncle Scrooge? Who? He's Donald's uncle, a business typhoon. Before the Heartless showed up, he traveled the worlds in a gummy ship with the king. He was helping to set up a traffic system. A transit system. What's all a racket? Why, if it isn't Donald. And Goofy. Hello, lads. I need to get more practice with Scrooge. Aye, yo, look hale and hearty. Wow, that was terrible. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I really gotta get practice with
Better
Scrooge.
than what I can do.
I gotta nail Scrooge later. Sorry to you, Uncle Scrooge. Ah, if only I were. I cannot seem to recreate my favorite old-time ice cream. I'd make millions if I just got it right. Terrible. So he's out to become.
There's a lot of
he's out
things
to-
with ice cream in this game.
Yeah,
Or,
there's-
well, it's not even. They're popsicles. It's not ice cream, but they keep calling it ice cream.
Construction equipment is stored here. Yeah, no, the kids all eat the ice cream. The art on the front has Sora and Roxas with the ice cream. He's trying to become a business tycoon by starting a ice cream empire. But anyway, I just wanted to point out really fast, just some
It's a big freezer.
Disney fun. Yeah, his little ice cream store is a giant cartoony freezer.
That's great.
And this item shop over here, which I assume is also owned by Scrooge by the hat, is a giant duck snowman or something like that.
Oh, what's that?
This ice looks like it can make good ice cream.
Okay.
This
why it
shop
just
is
sitting
actually
out?
a giant refrigerator. Leon and the others are in the burrow. They went to Merlin's house. That all you have to say? Glad that he knows who I'm here looking for, though. So we're gonna go down into town a little bit, have a look around,
All right. Let's check it out.
find our old pals.
Old faces, new voices.
I forget. I think Yuffie's voice actress has changed too, though hers isn't as noticeable. Leon is somewhat noticeable. Aerith is very noticeable.
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Who was that? It was a ninja.
Yuffie!
It was a ninja in her Advent Children outfit. This happened around the same time as Advent Children. All the FF7 characters are wearing their Advent Children costumes.
Okay.
And have their Advent Children voice actors. If I recall correctly. I think Aerith might have had a different voice actress in Advent Children, but I could be wrong. And also, Aerith isn't wearing her Advent Children costume. That's not true.
What is that? Okay, they were saying it's a defensive system, but what actually is that?
It's a little digital explosive. They call it a claymore. Later on, they're going to call it a claymore.
Okay.
All you need to know is it's a little explosion thing that detects enemies.
Oh, that's new.
That's a new nobody. Yep. And that one will kick your ass if you're not careful. That's a samurai. But you kicked its ass, so you're good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it exploded right on you, but you're okay. No, the claymores won't hurt you. They understand friendly fire.
I see you're still in top form.
What'd you expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon?
I don't know why he did the hand thing. He doesn't have an eye patch. He has a scar.
Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
I don't know. Maybe Leon got another cut on his face, and he does have an eye patch now. Maybe he turned into Punished Venom Snake.
Hey.
I guess it didn't have to be Punished Venom Snake. He can just be Post 3 Naked Snake. Silly me. Getting too fancy with my references.
I don't play Metal Gear.
That's okay. I don't think there's actually anything to examine here. That's fine. Hey, look, more of these. I love these.
That's inconvenient.
But they're dead now. What's inconvenient?
For this town.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not good, is it? That's why they have a defense system, because there's tons of people living here, and there's also tons of Heartless here.
Looky there.
Check it out. You solved the puzzle. The crane is being reused to rebuild this town. Is being not reused, is being used. I can't read. That's fine though. I'm only doing a show.
It's late. It's storming. You know what? It's fine.
I'm only doing a show that's dependent upon my ability to read.
Oh, 2 items. Wowzers.
We also have 2 Lucky Luckies on.
Yeah, but still.
Which does increase the drop rate quite a bit. So you're spinning your camera around pretty crazy like right now. What's up?
It's because I was looking, like the claymore went off, but I didn't see any enemies left.
Oh, sometimes they do that. They're buggy. They're not perfect programs. They could really use a more sophisticated programmer or more sophisticated AI, I suppose, to whip them into shape. There's 2 puzzle pieces. One of them you can get to by walking along that edge there. The other one you cannot get to, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have grabbed that chest before.
It's fine, you can jump over there. Ooh. Or you can fall, and then jump back up. This game makes navigation very convenient by usually having multiple ways to get to one place in a speedy manner.
Neat.
But that also means that some of the level design's really boring for combat purposes. Again, I'll talk about more about level design later, so not that important. I don't want to sound like I'm just complaining, because it does make combat a lot more fun.
Whoops.
It's okay. Probably gonna do that for a little while. Hit the wrong button on.
Yeah, I don't even remember
chests.
which game I played recently that had circle as confirmed, but I've been playing. I don't know.
Was it well in Final Fantasy 15 you were constantly jumping and confirming, but that was X, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That was Merlin's house right there. You just
is it?
you just basically didn't take that right turn into that little place you're just looking into. I should have said let's stop the recording, but whatever. Now we're committed to this cutscene. We'll stop the recording after this cutscene.
Gotcha.
Now, on the bright side,
Meet the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee.
guess who has a voice actor this time around?
We missed you.
Oh boy.
Well, if you ain't in top shape.
All right.
Unfortunately, that means I don't get to do his voice anymore, but whatever.
A
Hold
while
on.
back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
Thanks.
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
Yeah, pretty much. These guys are genre savvy.
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
This
Yeah.
doesn't sound so good.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Riku and the king.
I don't want to insult an actress or anything. I'm not like it's just, but whoever this is does not do a good Aerith.
Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
All right. All right. When I cast you for this, I want you to act as dead on the inside as you can.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Sounds like you could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy, we were hoping the three of you
I've
might
ruined
give us
this
a
game
hand
for you now.
around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
Hi, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Also, Leon is a giant in this game, but in FF8, he's like supposed to be like 5'8".
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you
But
need
he's
to
like
see.
3 feet taller than everybody else. I've seen a lot of memes about that.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was you. Right on time.
He also has a voice actor in this game, which is great.
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Yo, it feels like a video game is starting or something.
Ah, yes.
It's about time.
Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh. Here. They're presents for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Membership cards.
Kinda cool, huh?
Hey, thanks, Leon. Huh? Oh no, we're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Leon? Who's Leon? There was nobody standing there.
Just a moment, Sora. What about your magic? Huh? Oh, that's right. Maybe you forgot it while you were asleep.
How convenient.
Now what am I to do with you? I suppose I'll have to lend you a few spells, but be careful with them. Thanks, Merlin. To the Bailey, and fast.
So what are spells in this universe? Because it's different in everything. So is it literally like, did he hand me spells?
I don't know, man.
A rare honorary card.
Hold on 1 second, we'll talk about magic in a moment. I just want to point out earlier when they were like, we've got trouble, and they were like, you mean nobodies and heartless. And it's like, how do they know what nobodies are?
Yeah, I was about to comment on that, but I was like, no.
Maybe they finally found a book about how to banish the darkness.
Sims MP. Short.
Alrighty, so if you allow since you have a save point there to restore your MP with, when MP is empty, MP will be recharged until full.
Wait,
so
what?
It basically means, well, here, just leave this, because this explanation is stupid. Just leave it. Go away. Go away.
Okay.
Let me just steal the controller for a second.
I wanted to respec it.
Yeah, hold on. We can do that in a moment.
I'm gonna put it on Square for right now.
You want to have Blizzard on Square.
Yeah.
Can do. Alright, allow me to demonstrate what the heck they're talking about. So here we've got our spells, right? Now, in the first game, you may recall, spells were not, like, the best thing ever.
Yeah.
They were fun to use, and they had utility, for sure, but they didn't exactly jive with your action gameplay. So, watch this. Did you notice that third one had a little more wind-up? That's because this now works on the same combo system as our melee.
Cool.
So, whatever our max ground combo is, it aligns to this as well. So, while I can't trigger a combo right now, if I could swing once, twice, and then if I did Blizzard, then it would be a finisher. In the same way, if I swing once, Blizzard, and then swung, it'd be a finisher. But of course, since we're not in a combo, I can't do that right now.
What happens if you deplete your MP? What was that talking about?
We'll find out in a second. There you go. Depleted MP. Now, it's going to recharge. I can't use any MP, or I can't use any MP anything right now. I'm pressing buttons. Nothing's happening. Can't use any of my spells. And this takes a few minutes to recharge. Now, you can use an ether to speed that process up, or you can jaunt on over to a save point. But as soon as that finishes restoring, it'll just keep doing that for a little while. Shoop. And you have a full MP bar again.
I like that. I'm glad because like in the middle of some of the secret bosses, when you were out, you were just out.
Yeah, and that was kind of we really couldn't do much about it. Yeah. So that's a little bit better of a system, and that's what one of the abilities we got immediately, just while we were still playing as Roxas, that you just get on critical.
Half the time or whatever. Right?
Yeah, MP restoration speed by 50% after MP is fully consumed. So that's we can do that even faster now. And the other thing he was talking about was if you can go into customize here, Blizzard. I can hold on, where is it? How do you do it? Now I'm forgetting how it's done. Maybe I should have paid more attention. I guess I should have paid more attention to how it's done.
Oh no.
Silly me. Is it just triangle? No. How do you... Oh, MP charge, right, down here. Duh, okay. So basically, watch this. Unleashes ice crystals on the target. Now, if it's on MP charge down here and I press triangle, and it has that little stop sign over it, here's what that means. If I go ahead and get this all the way down, which hopefully I don't get myself into the... I think... Does it take more to do it in the air? No, it doesn't. Okay. So now, if casting this one more time was going to send me into MP charge, since I've set this way,
it won't let
MP charge no, yeah. Then if you got a little bit of MP left, but it says nope. If you use Blizzard one more time, you're going to go into MP charge. So it'll stop you from accidentally using that one more time. If you want to save that magic for something special like Cure, because the way that Cure works in this game is Cure can take 99 MP or 1 MP. It takes everything that you have. So if you cast, I'll turn this back off. If you cast Cure, you can have like a tiny sliver of MP like I have right now, or a full bar.
And it'll still do the same.
And it'll send you into MP charge immediately. So it's kind of, it depletes your ability to perform magic a little bit, because if you use Cure, it forces you into MP charge immediately, even if you have a full bar, but it also means that if you're down to 1 MP, you can still cast a Cure and it's just as effective.
Okay.
Plus, items are generally a lot more useful in this game because they're by
Cure? Like...
Cure is all.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, I could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. The main thing that upgrading Cure does is it extends the range. When you cast it initially, it's just on Sora. When you cast it later, there's a big circle around it, and by the time you get Kurage, it has a huge range of effect that you can restore your entire party with, typically. Have you seen the town's defense devices? They're called Claymores. They're not as powerful as you, but depending on how you use them, they can be real help. They can really help, that is. Leon, okay, should I try and do her dead inside voice?
No, just...
I'll try and voice her like a normal human being. Leon went to the Bailey. Don't make him wait too long, okay? If you go to the right from here and climb up the stairs, you'll arrive at the Bailey. There are Heartless roaming around, so prepare yourself at the marketplace. You need to be a wizard to make the best use of this normal bag. Because he does the Mary Poppins thing where he, like, fills his bag with stuff. An illustration of the town's power grid. Blueprints of the defense system.
Those are blueprints?
Yeah.
Those?
Yeah.
Looks like Nominate made them.
This computer has been modified for Sid's personal use. A blackboard used for strategy meetings. It seems your clothes are designed to gather energy when you use up your magic. In that case, don't hold back since your magic will recover with time. So you're given a little kind of in-universe explanation of why it does that.
Neat stuff.
You see some strands of Merlin's long beard. This is the closet Merlin always miniaturizes for convenient travel. This machine is used for magical research. There is a journal of the worlds Merlin has visited and the future. Don't worry. That's a thing in The Sword and the Stone, is that he time travels all the time. That's less of an implication for the Kingdom Hearts universe and more just for him, for fun.
But
don't worry. Merlin's time travel only comes up once in the plot of Kingdom Hearts, and you'll love it when it happens.
But
don't worry.
Shouldn't Sora be like, hey, since you can time travel, can
No. Don't be ridiculous, Joey. Stop.
Time travel is busted, broken in anything it's in.
You say that.
What I'm saying is it should be. It's not always,
you're right.
But it's usually not because whoever uses it's stupid.
You're absolutely right. I agree. I'm going to stop that recording, so I said I was going to do that before that last cutscene, and then I got distracted.